Guys, we are in a state of emergency. Absolute code red. There's a horse loose. There's a horse loose in the base. He's causing a ruckus. He's being a menace. Look at this guy. Just clumping around like nothing's not his. He's crazy. No, I'm just joking. But we do have somewhat of emergency. So, I've been working on some things off camera. You might notice, look at this. We got elevators. Little whoop, whoop, and we're up to the top level. Very nice. Put some in over here too. A little quick one too. Yeah. But while I was working on some things, and I'll show you the other things, it started raining, and I was like, okay, I might not have an umbrella. That's okay. But then there was lightning. And we've had lightning storms before here and nothing has happened. So I was kind of like, okay, it's just sounds. There's not actual lightning strikes. But no, I was wrong. And this part of the base caught fire. Look at this. I didn't even notice. It luckily went out by itself, or else the whole base would be gone. But so many of our crates got destroyed and burnt up. All of these ones are gone, which is so sad. They're not as useful, but especially like this sand, oh, it is so tragic to me because I've been trying to build up sand so I have enough glass, because there's lots of things that take glass. And now it's all gone. Same with the dirt. You need the dirt to make farmland and whatnot, and it's just like, it's tragic. But it's a blessing in disguise, not surprise. It is a surprise. Blessing in disguise. Because you see, weird, let's whitelist it. You see, this system never was very good, let's be honest, guys. It's so. I just put that dirt in there and I don't know where it went. It's a little janky, it's a little crowded. Luckily, our best stuff, like the diamonds and emeralds and the redstone especially, I was scared of, stayed. It did not get destroyed. Our iron did, and I think some of our other maybe like aluminum, silver got destroyed, which is sad. But we had a little bit of stock downstairs and whatnot. But like I was saying, it's a blessing in disguise, because I've been meaning to remake this. Remake a system, streamline it a little better, and just overall improve it. And now we have the perfect motivation, because our passive generation of everything has now kind of gone down the drain, and we will be in great need pretty soon as we progress. And we really have been progressing quite a bit. Let me show you some of the things I've been working on. I'm really excited about some of this stuff. So, as you saw, we built this together last time. This is our little bacon power generator. And in fact, it's worked so well so far, or at least maybe I've been playing long enough, where we've filled up this battery all the way. That's like 168 million FE. We filled it up, and so now it has nowhere to put the energy. We're building up bacon now. Things are getting full, so we need to consume the energy we're making. We're making too much. I also set up this little machine to make wool out of the, I think, cottonwood amber. I forget what it's called. Something like that. And then I made a compact version for donuts. So it's a little more compact than that. It's, let's see, 3 wide, and it goes back about 5, a little 6. It's a little more. And it could be more compact if we're routing, one of those. Routing some of these items away that we don't actually use here. But yeah, this one also is full. Same, we've got donuts for days. Not really, they'll get used up quick. And then here in this chest, I'm set up to do some rubber generation. Because I've been looking through some recipes, and in the past I've been looking at recipes in videos, and it's like I see rubber and I'm like, okay, that can't be too hard. And I go down the list and there's like, we have 2 machines we need to do, a lot of different things. So I'm like, let's just set it up. Let's get it ready. We need to use up our power, so let's find a reason and a way to use it up. This is one way we'll do that. And yeah, we'll find plenty of machines to use up our energy. We got plenty of battery storage back there too. Not only that, I made this guy here, this chest builder. I haven't actually looked at it. I don't actually have recollection. I just built it like 10 minutes ago. I don't remember building it. This is really special. It's for, I want to build a backpack. Oh, look at that, guys. It requires plastic. Just what I thought. Look. What? Can we specify? Like, can we just make a humongous backpack? What about a chest? It looks like we can make a huge chest as well. Okay, let's experiment, because this... Oh, okay. It changes, huh? We need 64, turn this down, 34. Okay, I was like, the numbers aren't changing at all. I want to check this out, though. Let's try this. Let's get some fences and some clays. Ooh, I don't actually know if I have clays set up. We're getting distracted, but this is one of the things I wanted to do. Or actually, I more wanted to make the backpack, but it doesn't look like we're going to do that until we set up some other things. We've got a few stacks of clay. Good. I was worried we lost it all. We're getting full. Yeah, things got jammed up because it wasn't processing correctly. Or at least jammed up more than usual. It always gets jammed up because it's a bad design. But let's get this clay resin out of here. And I'm actually just gonna chuck it for now. It's trash and it can be, what's the word? Not dissolved. Despawned. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, let's make a big chest. I'm excited about that. I think we needed a little more, what was it? We needed more iron. I just finished up. Yeah, let's break this, open it up a little bit. Just finished up processing a bunch of iron actually before the lightning strike, so that was nice. We didn't lose all of our iron. A little mercy there from the nature forces. Okay, put up the lever. What was it we needed? We needed 64 iron, clay. We need some fences. That was the other thing. Let's make a fence. I forget which one's the fence gate and which one's the fence, so I always have to do this. Let's see, that'll give me 36. Okay, yeah, we do want all of them. I think it was probably a stack. I'm guessing that might be the max that it can go up to. We'll see. But I'm curious, is this gonna be like just the most amazing chest we ever see? So the hue, yeah, let's do like a greenish blue, kind of to match our vibe. Or I have a different idea. Let's do a purple. I think that'll be a good kind of contrasting color that'll go with this. So let's stick a bunch of this in here and build. Look at that guy. I'm so excited. Like, I like big box and I cannot lie. That's the truth. Okay. Holy moly, I don't even think it's all on my screen. I don't think it's all. What happens? I just shift right clicked that. Oh my gosh. Make this small. Make this small. How do I do this? 350? I have no idea. Maybe 300? Done? Did that change anything? It didn't. How do I... It's too big, guys. Oh my goodness. How do I even see this? What if I change this to 50 and this to 100? Let's play around with that. Little technical difficulties. It's not doing anything. It's changing nothing. Yeah, there's not enough space. That's so true. Okay, this might be a little overkill. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 rows is too much. More than 11 rows. What did we just make? 12 rows. Okay, so it was only 1 row off. Let's go down to 10 rows. Or actually, how much my inventory was cut off? Yeah, I think 10 rows should be fine. Not sure. Okay, we need a lot more fences still. Why did it? I'm not sure why it needs fences. It's kind of interesting to me. What's the logic there, you know? Okay. Got our fences. Let's build this guy. Shift right click. Perfect. And it's still just barely too big, but if we just care about the inventory, it'll be fine. But I think I will actually just go down one more to 9 rows. And 48, we can make one more of that. Okay, this is manageable. Still, this is probably too much. This is manageable. This is actually perfect. We will use this with, let's see, is that a good shade of purple? We're gonna call it good. I think it'll be fine. We're gonna use that with our storage system here. So I'm just gonna, let me just throw them down here for now. The crazy chests. And yeah, these will be perfect because that's one of our main projects. And honestly, I'm probably gonna do it offline, or I guess off camera, because it's kind of boring for you guys to watch. A bunch of inventory sorting. And so I'm not going to make you go through all that. So, but we have so many chests. Just look in the background over there. So many chests just lying around everywhere. And we have this storage system, which I've created this simple storage remote for. So it's so useful because I can access it anywhere I want. So right now we just have all of our mob drops and whatnot. And I can pull things out, put things back in willy-nilly as I wish. And so we need to start actually storing things in here. And with that, oh, I was just trying to shift. With that, I wanted to show you, we got, first off, a ton more of these phaser rifles. I think we have 3 more. So we have 4 in total. And then look at this guy, an Omni tool. I'm super excited about this. So he does damage, right? I right click. Or left click. This is left click. He's shooting little blasters. But check this out. If I want to, I right click, hold down right click. Look at that. It's a tool as well. And I don't think, it doesn't look like this is using up energy. Like you see it says 93 still on the little GUI thing. The ammo slot. And so that's super exciting. That'll make building a lot easier, especially when I'm up in the up in the sky. I'm going to probably do that so many times. But I'm super excited about this guy, the Omni tool. That's pretty awesome. But back to the storage system. So what are we going to do to hook up all the different materials? We know we're going to tear this down and make a new thing. How are we going to connect it? Well, we are going to connect it with a little something I have built over here. You're familiar with the mods or the mod packs, you're gonna know what this is, but I had no idea. I've never seen this before. This is the Compact Machines 3 mod, and this is pretty awesome. I did some testing off camera because I was rightly understanding that it's a little complicated, but not too bad when you get into it. Basically, what happens is you have these projectors for the miniaturization field, and these will project this area you see here. And they project, I think it's like out 3, down 2, up 2, but they make this cube. And depending on how you place these, they help you. They give you little icons to show you where to place them. Is how big your field is going to be, is my understanding. This is the only configuration I've tried out. And in here, we have, what mod is this? Compact Machines 3. Let's look it up. We have a bunch of different recipes. So you see it has this kind of multi-block structure. This is what you use to build. This is what you get out. And then you have a little kind of catalyst you have to throw into the field. And we want to make these tiny compact machines. I talked about this in a previous episode that I actually recently rewatched as I was going through and making sure things were okay. But yeah, we want to make a compact machine. And we'll get to how that works. We're going to build this all today. We need 98 of these walls. So if we go to these walls to the recipe, it's a block of iron and a redstone on top of it. So let's check that out. So I go into the field. Anywhere in the field, I put a block of iron, I put a redstone on top of it, and then I go out, I right click this guy, he says recipe for compact machine wall. And I've tried to do like multiple at the same time, and he just says no valid recipe found. I actually haven't tried, what if I put a torch in here like I had earlier? That's why I moved it, yeah, because I felt it would probably mess with the recipe. But then with this recipe, you see it has this that says throw into the miniaturization field. I knew I was gonna mess it up sometime. To start the crafting process. So this is pretty cool. So we have the field. I'm gonna chuck this in. And you can hear that working. It's going down, 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 shrinking. And pops out a bunch of these guys. Ooh. I just inadvertently had a wonderful idea. We're gonna try that out later though. Yeah, let's make a couple more. As you saw, we needed like, I think it was 90 something for this biggest one. Yeah, the maximum compact machine. And I'm not actually familiar with the mod too well, actually at all. This is the first time I've ever done it. But from my understanding, it probably provides, it says a 13 by 13 by 13 room. And I made this shrinking device, a personal shrinking device it's called. And it sounds like you have this one block and you get to shrink yourself, go into it, and then build stuff in there, and then input and output from the one block in the real world. So that's going to be awesome. Maybe you can see where my thought process is going, connecting back to how are we going to hook things up to our storage system. I kind of want to make a couple of these compact machines where we'll have some that are dedicated to generating power, and we'll pump out power from them, and some that are dedicated to those missing or now missing resource producing trees. So the little bonsai pot system I have over there, we're just going to compact it into one of these machines, and then we're going to be just building out of one block a bunch of resources. And I don't know, I think that's going to be pretty cool. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I mean we have enough honestly for this first guy here. We have 98, but I think I want to make a couple of them. So maybe let me speed this up a little bit. I'm going to keep going, and we will get back to you shortly. Okay, welcome back everybody. 2 more compacting. So yeah, quick little compacting segment there. We've made a bunch of these compact walls now, and the idea is we will now make the maximum compact machine. So it looks like we're going to make a 5x5 room where the inner little 3x3 is hollow, and we put a block of emerald on the inside. That's kind of what this image is looking like. So let's try that out and see what happens. I think let's actually see if we can build with our building gadget inside of here. And I usually just use, oh, that's not the right one. Is it G? Yeah, G. Let's see, surface. I still haven't quite figured out this thing. You can do a horizontal wall. I think this is probably what I want. And then I want like a 5x5. Let's go down to 5. What is this showing? So yeah, centered on the block. So what if I go like this? Oh, not that. I don't want to make it out of that. So if I go like this. Yeah, did that work? Okay. I think I make 2 there. And then the others are gonna be, so wait, is it just actually one? That doesn't compute, that math doesn't compute. Is it just the outer layer? Yeah, I think it is. Is that really 98 blocks? So I just need to, that's actually not too bad. I'm gonna put the emerald, so that's the center. I was thinking I maybe go up one more with this layer, the bottom layer, but I was wrong. Because I was like, wait a second, this does not fit in the field I have. And I thought I did it right. Let's see, I was gonna see if I can try and swindle something together with the gadget to be quick, but look at me, I'm just making mistakes. So let's build this little structure here. And it really is little. It says it's going to be 13 by 13, but the actual area we're making, oh, goodness gracious, I'm really messing up today. Okay, yeah, the actual area we're making is much smaller than 13 by 13, I will say. So yeah, this top and bottom would be good to build with the gadget. Okay, let's see if we have this correct. Yes, recipe for maximum compact machine. And then you'll see here, it asks for an ender pearl to be thrown in. So let's do it. I'm excited for this guy. It's getting squished. This one's taking a bit longer. And I found you can start building, so you know, we could watch this thing be really cool and stuff, or we could start our next one. So that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I kind of do want to watch it for this first one. Ready? Almost. Look at him, he's getting so small. And look at that. Maximum compact machine. I'm excited about that. I have no idea how any of the rest works here. Let's see, I wasn't counting. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, so one more. Beautiful. Okay, let's see if I can't do something a little smarter with my tool now. So first off, let's put the emerald there. And yeah, let's get the gadget out. Ooh, I also built the handheld crafting table because this storage remote that accesses from unlimited distance doesn't have crafting in it, which is sad, but that's okay. Okay, build to me. Yep, we'll just do this. Yeah, much faster. Come over here, boom, 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 boom. I like that. There we go, we figured something out. And then we're also gonna do the ceiling here. And I guess we can, I don't know, go like this. And throw in an ender pearl, look at that. Okay, it looks like we have maybe 2 more? Maybe 2 more. We might be able to actually, yeah, squeeze in 2 more. Okay. I hope that sound isn't annoying for you guys. I turned down the volume a little bit in the recording software of the game just because I talk really quiet, and hopefully it's not too quiet. This will be a good test as to how that goes. But yeah, let's build these up. It's going a little quicker now. We got things kind of figured out. Don't forget the block of emerald on the inside, of course. Most important part. And then yeah, get these all built and throw in the ender pearl. Throw in the ender pearl. What'd I do wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Is that not? What is it? Oh, my bad. What did I do wrong in here? Yeah, what did I do wrong, guys? That's awkward. Easy mistake. We all make mistakes, right, guys? Right, guys? You understand. Okay. Get this going, and we have 58, so not quite enough for another one. But that's okay. 3 of these guys is pretty awesome. Let's get this last guy. Let's figure out how they work, and then we'll probably call this an episode. Yeah, this is gonna be, these are big moves, guys. The idea then is I'm gonna put all of these kind of underneath, out of sight. Or maybe I'll put them, I haven't decided yet. That was my initial idea. Put them out of sight, kind of have them as little secret guys. But we might change that. I haven't decided yet. Let's see, how do these work then? So I place it down. The machine says unused and it has its side listed. That's good to know. And I just barely saw as I was talking to you. We have tunnels, redstone tunnels. So I'm wondering, I think we probably put these guys on the inside. And then it looks like, yeah, it interacts with outside faces. That's good to know. But yeah, you guys ready for this? Let's shrink. Let's go inside. See what happens. Oh, okay, I just right clicked. I didn't know if that was gonna work. I just right clicked. Let's see what happens. Okay. Might cut this part out if it might take a little bit. We're in. Look at this guy. Look at this. Ooh, and we got an overworld cake? Oh, I did not think of that. What if I don't have a way out, guys? I probably needed to bring in my own overworld cake and I didn't. I'm not actually that picky about this, but it's kind of fun to do. Yeah, look at this. This is awesome. What happens? I'm so curious. What happens if I break it? It doesn't let me break it. Okay. So then if I want to get out, I wonder if I can't get out. I wonder if that's why it gave me the overworld cake. It was being nice. I might have been trapped here forever, guys. Never been able to get out. But let's leave you on a cliffhanger. Do I get out? Am I stuck here forever? What's going to happen? Who knows? But I hope you guys enjoyed. I really am enjoying this mod pack, and we're making a lot of progress now. Got a lot of things off camera, so hopefully I got out a lot of the monotonous, boring stuff. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed, like I said. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.